Hey guys, Eagle01 here. Today we're going to be talking about a new topic. Well, it's not really much of a topic, it's more of just a general thing. And this is going to be my top 5 gayest decks. I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. You know, ones that burn you out, or maybe ones that count you down, or maybe even ones that just deck you out. Very, very annoying. Now let's begin our top 5 final countdown. Hee bit of a countdown joke. Cool. Number 5. This deck is very annoying, but at the same time it hasn't been in the... It's been more of the down low recently, due to the fact that it doesn't have a complete success rate, and that deck is... Exodia. You know what I'm talking about. When you're in Dueling Network. Oh, I'm gonna click the first accept. Good luck, have fun. Oh, I'll have good luck, have fun. Oh, he goes first, no big deal. He just probably just, just set a card to his back row and end, something like that. But no. Second you see that one day of PC automatically know that you're in for a big show. Because you're going to lose the game. Might as well just quit now while you're behind, bitch. But at the same time, the deck doesn't always do what it's supposed to do. But then again, it has one day of pieces to stolen, which is freaking annoying. But you get my point. It's one of those decks. Very annoying, very, oh my god, I can't even explain it. You know, you feel like crap when you lose to the deck. But anyway, enough about that deck. It's time for a different deck. Let's continue with our final countdown. Number 4. This deck seems to be really annoying because it decks you out, played by the famous Paul Empty Jar Cooper. This deck obviously must be Empty Jar. The reason it's slightly above Exodia is because it actually does have a little more of a success rate, even though it stores a messenger pieces just like Exodia. When you're storing a messenger piece with Exodia, it means you're out. It means you can't do anything. When you store with Morphin Jar, it means you're just waiting for the right moment for you to draw a card. And of course, when you lose it all, you're all like, But of course, what do you expect? That's what it is. It's one of them decks. A gay deck. Anyway, let's continue with our final countdown. Number 3. You could say this is the final countdown for you, because obviously this deck must be Final Countdown! The final countdown! But yeah, you catch my drift. This deck has been played a lot more recently, mainly due to this faggot over here. You don't know his name is Tyler Tapman. You may know him from his national top, and from his Gravekeeper 32 top spot, and from the fact that he writes for RNG, ARG, whatever. He used to go to my locals collector's cash. Just saying. Hater, hey, hater. But yeah, bottom line is, he made the deck more popular than it is today, and that's the main reason why it's probably played more. It's mainly due to the fact that he top 16'd, lost to an 11-year-old. The thing still stands, the fact that he top 16'd, and now all of a sudden the deck is more popular. So that's why it's the third one anyway. But anyway, let's continue with our list / final countdown. Number 2. This deck is really, really annoying because around all the time, it's one of them random decks you'll face in a YCS regionals or any random locals you go to for the first time. It happens to be one of those decks that I lost to when I was in my locals for the first time in my entire life when I was in England. This deck actually has a pretty good win rate, to be honest. But like always, it's a very gay deck. You know, it chains around, so obviously this deck must be a chamber, bro. And now I bet you're wondering, what deck could be the number 1 spot? What deck could be number 1? It seems very confusing, I know. You'll find out in due time, my lad. The reason Chamberlain is annoying is because, 1, I have no sidecars for it, just like all the other decks below anyway. But 2, it actually wins a lot of the time. It can actually win due to the fact of drawing, chaining, and it's just annoying. And it actually chains to your stuff too. For example, IMST1, chain. And then get, what is it, the one spell card that draws, that burns you for 400 for each chain. It's like, ah! It's like, ah! You expected something sexual, didn't you? Well, that's not gonna happen today, bitch. But generally, just like all the other decks below, Chamberlain is a very freaking gay. Oh, look at the time. It's time for our number 1. Number 1. This deck actually wins games about 70 to 80% of the time. This deck is just, oh my god. When it wins, it takes about 40 minutes for it to happen. Really does take 40 minutes. And when it's done, you feel like the biggest piece of shit you've ever felt like in your entire life. Although it does take some skill to pilot the deck, it is very, very gay. If you haven't faced it already, you're very lucky. And of course I'm talking about Ishki Deck Out. If you've never played against a deck before, then you're lucky, because you shouldn't know what it does, because it's very, very gay. Cleo, what the heck? I don't get this. I don't know what this deck is. So why the hell do I care? But I'll tell you why you should care. It's because the deck is probably the most gayest deck ever. It has like an 80% chance of winning. Actually has more than an 80% friggin' chance of winning, like a 90% chance of winning. I was under-exaggerating to make you feel good about yourself. You get confused. When there are 0 cards in the deck, you're like, what? So you have no cards in your deck now? You're obviously gonna lose the game, before I gotta say. But the Gishki player is all like, haven't even begun yet, bitch. And he starts putting 1 days of pieces back and it's so annoying. Lucky to never have played that damn deck. It's so freaking gay. To be fair, I'm kind of hypocrite here because I actually play the deck as of now. It's just like most gay decks. It's fun to play, but it's not fun to play against. But thanks for watching, guys, and if you really like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, I'll be putting some content out really soon. Like, tomorrow I'm going to be doing the, What I Hear About Yu-Gi-Oh segment again. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.